From one Blue Jays way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Colorado Rockies and the Toronto Blue Jays. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singing a guy who could change this game with one swing of the bat, George Springer. He, of course, leads their team in home runs.
Yeah, Boog, he's been such a force at the plate, and it seems like every time he connects, the ball is traveling out of the ballpark. So when you have such a threat like that, other guys in the lineup should get good pitches to hit because they're trying to get those outs instead of having to face him in a big situation.
Just about to get started. On the hill here today, Bodie Francis.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Here's Charlie Blackmon.
The designated hitter, Charlie Blackmon.
And a pitch. That one finds the zone, and this one is off and running. There's a strike at the knees. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Votto hauls it in, and there's one away. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Ryan McMahon.
Yeah, he's got a hit in 10 straight games, Boog. I mean, clearly swinging the bat well right now and carrying that momentum from game to game, just being real consistent at the plate. Look for him to have some good at-bats here today.
Sean Bouchard getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Out to short, Bichette. They get him, but it was pretty close. Now here's Nolan Jones. Blasted a solo homer yesterday, the only run they were able to score. He's a guy, Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. That clips the corner.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Under it is Justin Turner to make the catch, and that is that. We're midway in inning number 1. No score. Back now in Toronto. Getting the nod on the mound, Austin Gomber. What do you look for here?
Perhaps one of his best outings of the year last time out. Worked deep into the ball game, only gave up 3 hits. Today, he's going to try to do the exact same thing.
We go to the bottom of the first. And now the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Kevin Kiermaier.
The pitch. Lined, and that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Santiago Espinal next up for the Blue Jays. A 5-hit ball game yesterday, so we'll see how he backs it up here. And that one hammered. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Bichette up to the dish. A big part of the game yesterday afternoon as he knocked in 6. That's hard hit in the line. And Bichette is retired. And there's one down. And now the runner will score from third on a wild throw.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball. Just couldn't get it to drop in.
And the batter now is Joey Votto.
The goal is to give your teammate a chance to score from third. There's a few ways he can get it done, but his best chance is to drive one in the air. Look for the right pitch up and then smoke it.
That one ripped. And that ball is gone. His first homer of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
So now Turner in on that right side. On a line out towards center. Turner is out. 2 down.
Batting 6.
Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Coming off a huge showing in their last game, Kevin Kiermaier.
Boog, over the last 10 games, batting over 400. I mean, he is helping to carry this ball club, and it's something that they really need right now. When you think about how he's performing, other players on this team starting to feed off of him. A lot of positivity around this guy right now.
And that one ripped to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. Second inning set to go. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Ryan McMahon.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ball game.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Kicks and fires. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
And it's fouled away. Francis, he's known to have exceptional stuff. The strikeout number is usually way up there. However, he does have some issues with walks from time to time. One down, base is empty. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Kicks and deals. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
And because of that, the pitch count can get high and not consistently deep into the ball games like you would expect for a guy who can get so many swings and misses.
And down on strikes. And now 2 gone.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Now it's Brendan Rodgers. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, number 36. Gomber back to work. That one is absolutely belted. In one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He was all over that one. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
So man aboard. Here's George Springer, coming off a 3-homer game last night. So we'll see how he follows that one up. There's a swing and a drive. And in one hops the wall. The run comes in from second, and it's 4-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
And now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. Laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. Here comes Springer around third. Throws to second. And he's in there. A run comes in on the play.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Austin Gomber will depart, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Ryan Feltner.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So the batting order turns over. Here's Kiermaier now. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. In the air, left field. And that is a foul ball. The 0-1. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. And that's going to get into the corner. The run comes in to score from second, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Santiago Espinal next up for the Blue Jays. That one finds the zone. Strike one. The Jays up big in this one here in the second game of the series. Now a fly ball to right center. And there's one away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. 0 for 1 so far. Strike one. Action in the pen down there. Tyler Kinley appears to be getting loose. Kiermaier leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Now a screamer into the outfield. And Bichette is retired. That's out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, Joey Votto.
Joey Votto next up for the Blue Jays. He's already homered in this game. goes a rocket into the outfield. Around third. Throws to second. Tag out, trying to scramble back. Too aggressive with the turn at first, and that's the inning. So it's 4 runs for him, 5 hits, no errors, no one left. We played 2 full. Blue Jays 7 and the Rockies nothing. New inning getting started. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ezekiel Tovar. And here it comes. There's the strike. Francis, a 6'5" righty, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2017. The 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
1 away.
Batting 8. The first baseman, number 23.
Here's Chris Bryant now.
Bryant.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
1 out, base is empty. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike 3.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Now Jordan Beck. And first offering is fouled off. The Blue Jays up big in this one. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Got him swinging. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They continue to trail 7-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Justin Turner now.
Third baseman, Justin Turner.
Here comes a pitch. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Throw is offline, and he's got a double.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. He's 0 for 1. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that should be extra bases. Around third. He'll score easily. It's 8-0.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
So man aboard. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Line to left. And a base hit right there. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So they're at the corners now, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Base hit, and a run comes in. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Swung on, belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. One run is in. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Comes through with the RBI. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Tyler Kinley gets the call from the pen.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Kevin Kiermaier. And that's Wick for a base hit. One runs in. Coming home. The run scores from second. It's 12-0.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And next for Toronto, Santiago Espinal. 1 for 2. Puts it in the air out towards left center. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Cut off. Throw to third. In there safely.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Bo.
Now it's the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Beck makes the grab, 2-away down.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey.
So up next, Joey Votto. He's already homered here in this one. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one hops the wall. He's in safely at second. And a run comes in to score. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Here's Turner now. Ripped on a line. Beck pulls it down, and that's the inning. So in the end, 10 come to the plate. 6 of them come around to score. On to inning number 4. Jays lead it 13-0. Start of the 4th. Now at the plate, Charlie
The
Blackmon.
designated hitter, Charlie Blackmon.
The pitch. Left field. Varsho after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Sean Bouchard, the next to hit. Grounded out his first time. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1. And he takes a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
And now, Nolan Jones. 0 for 1 as he popped out foul to third his first time up. This one in the air center field. Kiermaier trying to get there. Makes the catch, inning over. Back here at Rogers Center, John Shabby and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Dalton Varsho. The right-hander back to work.
Well, these Blue Jays putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. Everything is clicking in. When you're producing more than 2 runs an inning, it's pretty obvious.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And that one is out of here. And they add on. It's 14-0.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
And next is the designated hitter. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Jones hauls it in, and there's one away.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
And the batter is George Springer. That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. In safely with a double, his second of the day. One out, runner at second. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Dives and makes the catch. What a play, inning over. Toronto picks up 1 on this homer. We played 4. Back after this on the show. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Ryan McMahon.
Francis back to work. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 0-2 now. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And now it's Elias Diaz. Struck out looking at his first at bat. On the ground, Espinal. The throw to first, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Brendan.
2 outs, base is empty. Next for Colorado, Brendan Rodgers. Fly to left his first time. Swings through that.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Popped up right side. Votto makes the play, and it's out number 3. So 5 perfect innings in the books. The Jays are out in front 14-0. Bottom of the inning. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Kevin Kiermaier. The pitch. Ripped on a line to center. Beck makes the play, and there's one away.
The batter, number 5, second baseman.
So up next for Toronto, Santiago Espinal. 1 for 3. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. And a rope into center field, base hit. Espinal coming home. He'll score, and the lead continues to grow. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Jake Bird. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Man at first, and now the first baseman, Joey Votto.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Still able to get it there in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Here's Justin Turner. That one ripped. That's back. And it's off the wall. Runner from second scores as they add on. And they extend their lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
So 2 down. Dalton Varsho digs in now. That one ripped right center field. That's back. And it's gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 18-0.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
That's ripped. Base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Digging in, George Springer. And that's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
A couple of singles back-to-back. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. That one drilled left field. Hauls it in on the warning track. So 9 batters come to the plate. 4 of them score. 5 innings complete. The Blue Jays on top, 18-0. Back now in Toronto, top 6. So in now for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar. The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Tovar measures 6 feet even, 22 years old. And he was born in Venezuela. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Wouldn't chase that time.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
In the air, foul off first. Votto puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Chris.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Chris Bryant. Went down on strikes his first time through. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
And a pitch.
That's foul.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The Rockies hitless so far in the game. Foul ball still 0-2. Righty to the plate. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Bryant started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he went around. That's ruled a swing.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Beck now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And that's the 3rd out. So he's perfect through 6. Jays lead it 18-0. And we're back. There we go, bottom 6. And now for the Jays, Kevin Kiermaier. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm deliveries. Base hit center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And next for Toronto, Bo Bichette. That smash towards center. Beck makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Save!
Now batting, first baseman, Joey.
And here's the first baseman, Joey Votto.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. Well struck, right field. Banks off the wall. In comes the runner from third, and the lead continues to grow. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Lucas Gilbert.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And it'll bring up Justin Turner. Line drive. And the inning is over. But they push across 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. 7th inning coming up. The Jays are out in front, 19-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. There's Chuck Nasty.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
That catches the corner.
Pretty amazing. His first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
The 0-2. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Brings it in, and there's 1 down.
Now back, left fielder,
Sean Bouchard will hit next. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at-bats and get some base runners on.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
Next for Colorado, Nolan Jones.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
Late on that fastball. Next offered in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
You know, Bruce, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
The 0-2. Come out and miss. Struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Next to hit, Dalton Varsho. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dip.
The pitch. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. It's a double, his 4th hit of the game.
Waste no time there. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
So a man aboard, and now to the plate. Here's the Toronto DH. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around third. The throw into second. He pulls into second as a run scores. So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent
line drive, base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Here's the catcher to hit, Alejandro Kirk. That's a base hit, run scores.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Kevin Kiermaier. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Bouchard under it. Nabs it. One down.
The batter, the second baseman, Santiago Espinal.
So up next for Toronto, Santiago Espinal. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Over to Rogers. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. So 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We look ahead to inning number 8. Toronto leads this one 21-0. Back here at Rogers Center, we go to the 8th. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Ground ball right side. Espinal slings to first, and a quick out number 1. And he's now just 5 outs away. He's got a real shot at this thing.
Yeah, Boog, he is rolling just in one of those grooves where he looks pretty unbeatable today.
Still a ways to go, but this is can't miss stuff right now. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1's the count.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Didn't agree with the call at the plate right there.
Now, Brooke, in a game like this, that's just too close to take. It's a blowout game. Guys have been out here for a while. Umpire's saying, hey, let's go. Cut it loose. Swing the bat.
2 outs, base is empty. Brendan Rodgers digging in for the Rockies. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
And the right-hander deals. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Now in Toronto, and now the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Leading off for the
Gilbreth back to work.
a shortstop.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. This looks like extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And it's a leadoff double as they look to keep pulling away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Joey Votto next up for the Blue Jays. That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Run comes in from second, and they extend their lead.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Jalen Beeks.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
So, man aboard. Now it's Justin Turner. That's in there. That's strike one. Man at second. In the air out towards right center. And no one can get there. And that's going to roll to the wall. The run comes in from second, and the lead continues to grow. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
Well done. Drives in the run. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. High fly ball out into left center field. Makes the catch. And there's one down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the designated hitter, Davis Schneider.
And now the DH. That one hammered center field. Back. Going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second. Not in time. He's safe.
Man, he hammered that one to center. I thought it was out of here, but Wynn just absolutely killed it.
The right fielder, number 4.
And now for the Jays, George Springer. Base hit and a run in to score.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. This one smacked out to left center. And that's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Kevin Kiermaier next up for the Blue Jays. Lined into right. Drops into the glove. And that is that. Bowden Francis. Perfect so far. We'll see if he can make history as we head to the 9th. And we're back. We go to the 9th. Here's the shortstop at the play. Ezekiel Tovar.
Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before.
That one off the bad part of the bat. Just a lazy fly ball. In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone.
The first baseman, 23, Chris Bryant.
Man at first. Now here is Chris Bryant.
They want to make sure They have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books. They are going to make the play.
Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. You hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Here's the center fielder, Jordan Beck. Right through there for a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all three swings.
And that is cut on and miss.
No ball,
That's strike two. Ground ball right side, could be two. Over to Bichette. Out. A double play to end it.
Well, this guy was so close to getting into the history books. He pitched well all game long. That one hit in the ninth inning. A little disappointing, but he got right back on track to finish it out and get the W for the team.
So this one got a little out of hand. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.